To celebrate our 60th anniversary, the session of St. Paul's decided to hire an ice cream truck for an evening to go around the community giving away ice cream cones. That evening was last Wednesday night. We had a perfect evening for it, not too hot, nice and sunny. We gathered at the church, found some orange camp shirts, and off we went. Our first stop was the apartment building on Wilson Road. One of our new friends, Eileen, lives there, and she let all the residents know we were coming, and they were ready for us. Here, Deanna is talking to one of the residents, along with Dimitri, our ice cream truck driver and server. He was the perfect guy for the job, with a very happy demeanor and a desire to promote St. Paul's. He'd hand out ice cream and invite people to church, to our church. He'd tell them the street address and what time we gather on Sunday. He was amazing to work with. While we were there, some younger people happened by. Even one of the personal care workers dropped in, ready to pay for ice cream, and when we told her it was free, she said she felt so lucky she should go out and buy a lottery ticket. We didn't take time to tell her that she should stick with ice cream. We just let her enjoy the moment. Dimitri was only too happy to have some of our youth, like Mariah, to help serve the goodies. We wandered the streets of town and were surprised on such a lovely evening to see so few people outside. But we stopped at Dorothy Agnew's house, where two young men enjoyed ice cream cones. They said Dorothy was sleeping, so we were sorry to miss her. Our next stop was our biggest and longest stop, Davis Park on MacTaggart Drive. The children playing soccer and their coaches and parents had been forewarned that we were coming, and as soon as the truck's music started playing, it didn't matter what was going on the soccer pitch. The kids came running. One coach told me that he needs that music to motivate his players to run faster. Our team was great at handing out St. Paul's stickers and engaging with kids and parents alike. The people just kept on coming and coming and coming. Dimitri needed 2 helpers in the truck this time, so Sarah and Valerie were recruited, but there's always time for a selfie. The line just never seemed to end. At times, we wondered whether we would run out of ice cream, but the people kept coming and coming and coming and coming. There were people as far as the eye could see. This group of soccer players kept shouting the ABC song at the top of their lungs. I went up to them and asked, "Is that your team cheer?" They shouted all the louder, "No!" and then kept rehearsing the ABC song. This was before they had any ice cream. I wonder how hyper they were after they'd had some. Finally, the line died down and we started to wrap up and move to our next stop, which was Tasca Park. Surprisingly, there weren't too many people here, but it was getting close to 9 o'clock. But it was worth the stop just to see the smiles on the teens' faces when we told them their ice cream was free. Some families were out walking and stopped by as well while we were still there. And finally, we were done. It was time to go home, yet the stragglers still came, even meeting us as we left the parking lot of Tasca Park. Dimitri had had a long day, but he was only too glad to serve up more ice cream. Our helpers looked satisfied, having had a little treat by this time of their own. "Peace out, everybody," says Sarah. Big thanks to the team that drummed up enthusiasm and helped to get the word out to the people we were serving about why we were serving them. Together, we gave away 248 ice cream cones that night, and we showed people that God enjoys fun too. Our gifts to God's mission help get the word out that we exist to help people connect with God, grow in Christ, and serve in community. On Wednesday night, we were serving in community. It was an evening that we will not soon forget, and neither will those that we served.